The last time on Valiant Hearts, all the characters had been reunited. This is a really cool game, very stylish, better looking, better handled, better polished Ubisoft published game.
Back Fort Douaumont, a strategic point in the German defense.
Got some great show-don't-tell storytelling, and it's also very dark without being extremely graphic. Like, things that are violent will happen, but you typically don't see a lot of gore as a result. And it works better because of what they don't show you. Or like, you'll often be able to rescue everybody, but you just imagine that like in the real war, people weren't rescued. It actually works better in some respects. Hey, I don't have to use a soup label with dig anymore. I guess this game's somewhat based on a true story as well. War never has changed. Some variation of roads, right? Tell me places that I can't safely dig. Just be real here. Oh, what is Deponia? And you may have described this game for me before. There we go. We started this puzzle last time, but it looks like the checkpoints make we begin the level again, which is fine. We didn't get terribly far in it. I want a deathly smoke. Hey, dog. Yeah, we did most of this puzzle last time. It's okay. To distract the guard so that he's not adding fuel to the fire there. German point-and-click adventure reminds you of Monkey Island 3. Huh, that's cool. Interesting, I was about to ask what the English translation. Deliberately unlikable. Good job, dog. Huh. Working on it, dude. Oh, right, I remember this puzzle from last session. You can give him something to burn to death. Sci-fi Monkey Island when Guybrush is an asshole. Right on. Okay, so there's some basic shenanigan there. We need him to light these on fire, right? We put both this and the strawman up there. In addition to this game being presented really well and having a cool story, even if it was just like a walking simulator, I think it would work. But the puzzles are fairly smart, and it does a good job of helping you out if you get stuck for too long. I've only been super stuck a couple times. One of those trade-offs, like if you make your puzzles too easy, they're not interesting. So sometimes you have to accept that people will miss some of your puzzles. You need some of your puzzles to be a little bit more obtuse if you want them to be more interesting and exciting, and someone actually does connect with you and solve it on the first go. Interesting, I think, to play La Mulana with that in mind. Can I take a stick out of here? Alright, pet the dogs. 10 out of 10. Auto victory. What does this do? Oh, it moves. That's cool. Nice. He did. Two puzzles. I see if there's any that I just happen to solve on my own. Like the way everyone's been hyping up La Mulana for me, it sounds like it's almost all impossible to figure out. But that it's all it's that hindsight is 20/20 problem we have in video games very often, where people who have played it before see the hints now and they're super obvious. It's hard for them to remember when they played it the first time though. I don't know how using this will help him. That's not that bad. Oh, that's interesting. So he wants... Dogs can't climb ladders, unfortunately. Probably have no reason to send him back through there. How do I get him to the dynamite, which is clearly what we need to progress here? Maybe the guy won't attack the dog? That appears to be the case. Please don't attack the dog, for the love of God. Good. I was gonna say...
Whoa! Get away, boy!
Even in hindsight, it feels that way. That's good. Look out, doggo. Do I need to light it first? Let's try that.
Whoa! Go now!
Like hot dogs. Womp womp. Kaboom! So he blows up off screen, or he runs away. Still imagine that being a fairly violent way to go. Oh, we might need to send... We'll see if Emil catches up automatically. You should be able to go up that elevator from earlier. Roger, roger. Rip that guy. Don't run into the bomb. German ring. An iron ring bearing the inscription gold. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna. Gold gab ich für Eisen. No, that Serp is physically in pain. Offered in exchange for some precious item as part of a program to finance the German war effort. Okay. So we need a meal for that. Not like the Canadian engineer iron ring. Gold I gave for iron. Oh, that's cool. Dog knows to sneak. Good job, dog.
Hey, whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Gas stove. Gas stove for warming food or heating a room. Not always the most practical heating appliance used when trying to heat a flamethrower fuel depot.
Hey, whoa!
Well, I still get to keep the item, right? In theory? Hey, I still get to keep the item. Worth it. these poor Germans' love of dogs. Oh, phew.
Whoa. Whoa.
Guy, okay, I see. Wait for him to turn around. Got him. Although that affords me nothing new. Really just the gas stove for item. Locker. There's that stock gate opening sound again. Oh, this seems like an effective setup. Gonna be forgiving? Not quite. Let's try it again. Find a way to get it to not bounce. So it's getting in trouble here. Guess I can send the dog through it. That might be better. Alright, first try. Woof, woof, woof.
Hey, whoa.
Thought he might follow me automatically.
Whoa. Get out.
Nope, gotta do it manually. It might be that if I walk far enough to the right that he'll do it automatically
Whoa. Go
though.
now.
Kinda say so, Johan. Fire boss fight? Oh shit. Jeez. Better leave the dog alone, motherfucker. Okay, it's good boss fight design. They just taught us this mechanic in a situation where we weren't in immediate danger. Kings will do that.
Whoa.
Maybe I may have bounced too much for this. Hey, it worked. Yeah, I maybe could have made it. Probably wasn't worth it though. Leave that on all the time, you'll always win.
Hey, whoa. Shoot.
Oh, cool. That's quicker. Shit!
Whoa. Get out.
Probably need to get it in that machine to destroy it. Yeah, I think so.
Whoa.
Alright! Bucket-shaped design. Nice, that was pretty cool.
Vorwärts, Sauhaufen! Kein Pardon! Los, 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 los!
Just in case we need one later. I really like this game's art style too. Works. Those aren't real lockers. Okay. I wonder what Emil's up to. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Kavime! Nach der Wurzeln! Knipp an der Wurzeln! Schwupp ab der Klappe!
Yeah. Is it babbly like the English is sometimes? Lack of a better term. This is the boss arcing level. We have to arc it over the top when it's up there. Is there a TV Tropes article that names it? Oh shit. Like Animal Crossing babble speak. Gotcha. That's cool. I think I have to throw it from below to get that to possibly land straight in. Dog hype indeed. Legit. Not quite. I'm actually curious if I can reach in that thing at all. I'm not sure if I can. Try one more time. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's meant to funnel it into the first one. Interesting. Can't get the dog to go over there anyway, can I? Let's see. Oh, I totally can. I see. I see, and that's probably a temporary effect. That was a little bit too shallow of a throw. That might hit the thing. Alright, first try. And just run past the dog. This dog had nothing to do with our failure. Also, it's a dog, and that would be an awful thing to mess with a dog. Cornering these guys.
Thank you very much. Come.
Thanks, dude. Cool scientist guy. It wasn't filming that building, kids. Oh, jeez. Super Meat Boy boss. I guess we just saw the thing of the scientist making the sled tank. Is that a real thing? Yeah, it'll help me. On it. I saw some Diggy stuff way earlier. I don't remember where it was. Huh. Get the sense they're telling me something there. I like how in a game like this you have to place two guards facing each other to make an impassable barrier. Interesting, just like consequence of the design up to this point. Oh yeah, I remember her talking about that. Thanks for reminding me, Kevin. It's a little bit tougher when you've got, you know, months in between each hour of gameplay. The nurse. Coming, man. Armor coming. Good, I'm glad the dog's okay. That's cool. We have to bounce off of the crate. That's aggressive timing. Look at that portal funneling design. Make sure it lands somewhere productive. I think we wanted to land on his head, maybe? I'm not sure if that's possible. Okay. I see. It's a pretty cool boss fight. Look at the conveyance hook. MGS tank fight. The meal's okay. It didn't look like he was making it to safety there.
Despite the fort's partial destruction,
They're not all going to make it out alive.
the Germans held their position. The mission
Fucking
was
Germans.
a failure.
Fucking Nazis. They're Nazis, Walter? Nazis are nihilists. Ceasefire achievement unlocked. With a question mark. It's showing the Valiant Hearts screen. I'm curious if this game was originally released like chapter based, or if it all came out at once.
Darling, war has taken away a very dear friend. He was like a brother to me, and his death affects me much more than I could imagine. In happier news, Carl is safe from the trenches.
Your friend
And
is
his
still
condition
alive,
improves
because if he's
steadily.
dead, that means the scientist
I'll go
and
and
the
see you
dog
on
are
my
dead.
next
There's
leave.
no way that's true.
And what
Didn't
about
happen
you?
on screen.
How are you? Are things
Yeah, I know
in
they're
Saint
not Nazis.
Miel
Is
any
the
better?
joke.
Carl discovered things were not, in fact, any better. According to Marie's last letter, his son...
It's one of my favorite scenes from The Big
fallen
Lebowski.
gravely ill.
Walter just starts going on
Carl
this
had come
tirade
to a
about
decision.
Nazis
This
because he
war
says that
would
the
never end.
people
He
are
had to
pissed on his
escape.
rug are Germans. Not the people who pissed on his rug, but the people assaulting him. Nihilists. Fuck you. Say whatever you want about the tenets of National Socialism, dude. At least it's an ethos. Probably remains my favorite movie. Life in prisoner of war camps. Even in captivity, class differences still counted. Some camps were reserved for officers and others for foot soldiers. Prisoners were generally underfed, so underfed. Even more so, the local population was also undernourished. Prisoners of war replaced civilians at the front and were forced to work in munitions factories or farms. Mines. That sucks. I wonder if that whole class differences, prisoner of war thing would persist today. Very different kind of warfare. And that guy's some medicine somehow. Let's see. Okay. So there's some shenanigan in this room that we'll solve later. Diary unlocked. Stuck in this POW camp south of Ryan. So I think that all of these letters are like actual letters from history. For one. I was picking up and I'm even walking again, all thanks to Anna. Marie's last letter worried me. Victor is very sick. No resources to take care of him. Let's get out of here. Hey! Notebook. Many soldiers had notebooks in which they wrote their diaries and memoirs. These notebooks provided historians with first-hand accounts of the horrors of war experienced by soldiers. He wants water. Okay. Excellent box for Steve. Ooh, pipe puzzles. Everybody's favorite. Interesting. I see. Dog tags? German identification tag. Herr Kenningsmarken? Kenningsmarken? Does it literally mean like soldier's mark or something? were not the same for all soldiers at the start of the war. The shape, materials used, and even the information changed depending on the region from which the soldier came. September 1915, a standard model was introduced, a disc with soldiers' names, dates, and places of birth, and regimental details. Model was replaced in 1916. Interesting. So we get water to flow down that way. That is not doing anyone any good. But is there a way for me to get it to do someone good? Oh, I didn't notice this thing rotated as well. Interesting. Huh. Because this thing doesn't even connect to that one at all, does it? Interesting. I believe those are the only three things I can rotate here, right? Hmm. I bet there's something else I have to rotate outside for this to work. Let's go next to this. And this one, let's see. What is outside now? Outhouses. Why would I want to climb on this? Aha! Nice. Pipe puzzles. Oops. Okay, so it's gotta be, well, it doesn't work either, does it? Interesting. Oh, these both rotate that one on the left? Okay, that has something to do with it then. Right. I see. Does this one rotate that one on the far side too? No, okay. Okay. So it's a question of getting them out of order so we can put them back into order. Figure out which order is wrong here in a second. That's trying to give you the hint. Alright, we're getting there. How did I move the middle one though? Is this the only one that moved it? Okay. So let me try working backwards from the end state. I need this to be the final rotation, as we need to move both of these. But can I get the left one and the middle one, like 1 and 2, out of sync with each other? I need them to be opposite to each other. First try. He immediately starts scrubbing, man. Dude is ready to go. I'll get his suspenders. No idea what I'm gonna use this for. That was a cool puzzle. Big extended trading game. Ooh, that's a cool secret. Letter from a Hungarian prisoner. I've been held in a prisoner of war camp for almost 3 months now. We're relatively well treated, but I can't wait to get out of here. With your permission, at the end of the war, I would very much like to return to my foreman position. Yeah, use suspenders on skeleton arm with glue. So if all my faculties, I may not be as strong as I was, it's soon fit enough to work again. Yeah, this game is basically an adventure game. It has some really mild like dexterity-based puzzles. and some more traditional side-scrolling platformer puzzles, but at its core, it's about, you know, finding which key goes in which keyhole, I feel like. Who wants meat? Who wants suspenders? Okay, so we ultimately have to get in the room with Anna. To find someone who wants suspenders. He wants a cornucopia. Whoa. Secret tunnel. What do you want, dude? You want some suspenders. Dude can't keep his pants up. He's so proud of himself. Nice, sir. I'll try to listen for it, Yukiko. All scuttled out. That glue-covered skeleton arm was pretty brutal. The laundryman. Just laundry? I didn't notice other people. Maybe it was that little, like, inn club where everybody was sleeping. Can't use. The things that always got me in Monkey Island were any puzzles that required you to use like the talk command, like use mouth width, will almost universally throw me off. Thanks, dude. Cornucopia metal. I think that's actually some kind of tuber, not a cornucopia. Thanks, dude. Biscuit box. Prisoners suffered from hunger in camps and food was often stolen. This little box was handmade to contain bread and biscuits. The owner could take his food reserves with him when he went to work to avoid them being stolen. What a waste of food. Get those box in the other room. That makes perfect sense. Awesome. Who would ever talk to people? That's about using the talk command. It's like they use the talk command to use your mouth with, so you would have to use the talk command to use a straw, for example. Talk to straw. He loves wire cutters. He's like, let's use that. Awesome, but let's wait first. Jeez. Hide in the bushes. Whew. It might be safe over there, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, and then it breaks. I appreciate that the game does that. It doesn't let you carry tools with you that you don't need. Andrea was playing Rhyme, and there's a bunch of points in that game where it locks you into a room, and I'm like, that's brilliant. I'm so glad it locks you in the room. Otherwise, you might think that the puzzle solution would require you to leave the room. That opens your solution space significantly. He's fine, hopefully. Look how happy he is. Oh. His wife died. They're fine! Called it. Didn't kill the dog. Sucks, man. That's a bummer. Good looking out, dog. Trying to press all the buttons. Oh, you control the dog. Interesting.
Good boy.
Good dog. Needs power. They're alive, bummer sound. And his wife being dead, bummer. Can I have the electric battery thing? Are you okay? You need to use it, gotcha. Right. Thank you, Ben. Whoa! It's his sled tank. I don't know if it's actually a real thing. Sword. Broken German bayonets. This long, broad, flat German bayonet was designed to thrust an enemy's rib cage and break his ribs. I realized they had bayonets that just looked like straight up swords. If there was bayonet meant that it was attached to the end of a gun or something. Maybe that one still was. Final Fantasy's taught me that even when you have lots of guns, like, everyone's gonna use swords anyway, just because they're really cool. Interesting. What does this do? Have the dog move that so I have better aim. I think that's the goal here. Use them as normal knives. Do you know if they ever built a sled tank? Yeah.
Go now.
Usually cool people use gun swords. Yeah. They don't make sacrifices. They have both. Interesting. So you just attach it to the gun for, like, carrying convenience, I guess? Dude, I have no idea what that ropey thing is. It's a rope. You use it to climb things, dumbass. I'm actually not sure, though.
Whoa, get away. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a coil, maybe?
Oh, it goes on the tank. Maybe if I talked to him, I would have seen that. Interesting. I did not know that. Whoa, I get to control the sled tank. I like how they give you a clue about which direction you should be driving there. Good design. What did it get replaced with? Just treads? Whoa! Oh man. Interesting. That's a cool puzzle concept. I wondered where it was by default, right? That's it, I think, isn't it? Let's try. Hey, lovely.
Playing.
Valiant Hearts, the World War I game. With Andrea.
Hey, Sornus.
Hey, Andrea's here. Here comes science.
Hey, sir. Hey, Gavin.
I think I got this right. Try it again and see what I missed there. I feel like there needs to be like something to press. Oh, it gave me a thing. I didn't see it. How the kaiju just tried treating you?
Ha, the kaiju? You know, they're keeping cool in those water tanks. It get kind of hot over here in the summer.
Nice. First one easy a little bit. How was hanging out with, did you get to hang out with Jen?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to see their new house.
Yeah.
New house side.
See if that counts as being good enough.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. He seems happy.
Patting your butt?
So, in theory... Is it gonna, okay, I have to go get that thing to reply. Gotcha. How do I actually get it to move? I see. Another machine up here. Gotcha.
Pull the lever! Wrong lever!
You have to stop it. It's on its way. Almost. I think I have to do that while it's coming. There we go. Alright. Now we can get out of here. Good job, dog. The dog is a hero. And I can pet it. Unlike a certain Breath of the
unlike
Wild.
other games.
10 out of 10.
They're just
Completely
trash.
playable for once. You have this giant cannon to deal with stuff that was previously solvable with a ladle. Okay, I'm not supposed to blow them up. I'm supposed to scare them away. Sorry guys, that this game doesn't really have a lot of direct murder like that. Blow up the mines, I guess, before we cross. Sorry to go. Heart the champion! Will Waddle! That little guy! What's the purpose of those little sticks, I wonder? Just to track whether you've been there or not? Excuse me. Hey Ben, did you feed them?
Yes.
Oh man, he's acting like he didn't.
And literally, like, right after I put Ben's food down, they changed places.
Right?
It's like both of them think that I gave the other more.
It's really funny.
But then they don't realize that I can't give them both more at the same time.
They always change places. It's a good question. just remind us of the characters in control or something. I'm not sure if the tank effectively has hit points or something. Crash this always screen. I know, right? They started doing that a lot more often. They used to do it occasionally, but it's been like every time we fed them in the past couple weeks.
Yep.
They always change places. Must have secret hit points somewhere.
Maybe I'll start trying to feed Marty in bed spot.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he just wants to eat over by the closet.
I feel like you have to feed Marty first in that corner, otherwise it's just chaos. But
Yeah, he would just scramble. He'd be beside himself.
I did the Twitch behind the scenes like scene of feeding Ben and Marty, so people have seen how ridiculous Marty is. They watched the
That
first video,
cat.
like this seems pretty normal feeding cats. Yeah.
You know, well, so also I don't like feeding them barefoot because I have scratches on my feet from Marty. Like just jumping all over the place.
Well, that was helpful, dude. Progression dynamite. Thanks, German army. Oh yeah, we were here earlier with the mill. This is a cool way to get more use out of existing level assets without having to,
Speaking of kitties,
without it feeling like a complete retread.
say hi,
I mean, it's
Dad.
literally a retread of this tank. So furry and so happy.
He loves
Poor
this.
Ben. Him and Marty were being bad earlier. They were just meowing so loud. No Man's Land. The zone located between the Allied and enemy trenches. Distance rate between 50 to 1,500 yards. Zone was watched closely by day, and anyone venturing out would be shot, unless if they were Wonder Woman. Well, they'd still be
No,
shot.
right. But you deflect their bullets.
Nice to see them. It's happy to see them. This is probably Valiant Hearts its most like video game.
I remember last night when we went to bed, Dylan had both kitties.
Both kitties
They were
are
both
smuggling.
struggling.
Welcome
You
by the
post a
French
picture in
forces.
Discord.
All three of
Emile
my
wrote to
boys.
Anna to let her know that her father was free
Put it in
and
Discord.
out
Being
of harm's way.
adorable.
Freddie and Emil's reunion, however,
Both
will be
kitties.
short-lived.
Not one, but two furry kitties.
May 14th, 1916. Freddie was sent to the Somme, while Emil's regiment was quartered near a small village at the top of a hill. The village was called Vauquois.
Vauquois. I'm not
Harry
going to pronounce that
baby.
this time.
Harry baby. Harry baby.
Dude, that movie's super good. That's one of the best Marvel movies ever.
Two camps dug tunnels
not a
and
Marvel
galleries.
Yeah, it is.
The
Big
underground
Hero 6
war
is a Marvel property.
began.
No fucking way.
It is.
Yeah. But it's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, it's not in the cinematic universe. You said cinematic.
I know.
Excuse me.
I'm aware of what I said.
Okay. I stand by it.
You understood what I wanted you to understand. Thus, the communication was successful.
Dude, when I record those review videos, I have to go back and listen to each part, and I'll constantly say stuff like cinematic, and like the whole section will be perfect, and for me to fix it, there has to be like a natural pause. And sometimes I'll just be talking, cinematic, talking, and I can't cut it, so fuck. I gotta re-record like 3 minutes of me babbling now.
Well, so what it tells you is that you should have more pauses.
That's true.
You should
Yeah.
breathe more.
I need to breathe more.
Remember, you don't have to talk too quickly.
Natural pause. Underground warfare really developed beneath the hill of Vauquois, the west of Verdun. Each side dug sapping tunnels beneath tunnels to sabotage the enemy's positions. Opposing engineers frequently came within feet of each other. That's fucking terrifying. The advent of pneumatic drills and ventilation systems sometimes can dug deeper. Cumulative use of 500 tons of TNT completely deformed the hill.
Trouble is that way. Fuck you, dirt!
I'm Mr. Digger, because earlier on I had a ladle that I
Oh no, it's the dude! He's getting the black log, Pop!
Be okay.
No, he won't. He's got like super black lung.
Hey,
I mean, you might have saved him now, but he's probably gonna die of lung cancer in 10 years.
Thanks, dog. Andrew always putting on the happy face. That's what this game does. Oh shit! I wasn't supposed to mine them. Oops.
Yep, well, we gotta go, quote unquote, save this guy again.
He's dead anyway. Did not want that job. Yeah, imagine not. No,
Were you just mean to the dog?
no. He's not.
You said good boy. Okay.
I said good boy. Yeah,
Gotcha. I'm sorry, with his voice, just don't dig there, remember?
that's much clearer now that I'm paying attention in hindsight.
Go over there, dog.
Dog doesn't. He doesn't like the bombs.
Nice.
Clever.
How'd the dog get down there? Dogs can't climb ladders.
He went down a little dog hole that I saw. See that little dog hole there?
How's he gonna get back up?
You can take the other dog hole. It's like a little dog path. They're everywhere. Don't you see them when you're just like out and about? Just dog paths every which way.
How the fuck did he get up there?
The little dog hole. There's dog holes everywhere.
Alright, he's
Just
a
wait to
wizard
stretch back
and he
up.
apparated, or whatever it's
No, it's a dog hole. You see the little dog hole? Look, I can make him go through that dog hole. Now we can make on that dog hole. Now he's up this dog hole. Dog holes everywhere. Makes perfect sense. It's a game mechanic to make sure the dog's able to travel with you when the game's not over the first ladder you encounter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. That's
Magic,
you
got
know.
it.
Okay. Dog magic.
The cutest magic.
Canomancer. That
There's lots
seems
of
bad.
bugs in there. You're a wizard, doggy.
Make the litter stretch me to shoot better.
You're a wizard, doggy.
I like that you're guaranteed to pet the dog when you get something from it. Like, it's not an option to not pet the dog.
What about that gas line that's burning?
I think I have to use that to light this. Now, dog. Dog?
You know, Ben also wants to know why there was that cruel, twisted fate.
So I can't dig that. It would be extremely bad. Total
They're
platonic
probably
reversal.
like benign.
Benign?
That's the word I'm choosing.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Okay, here we go.
From a safe distance. Oh, I think you have to turn the fire to the right and have it go up.
Find out how to do that.
Oh good, they give you more dynamite in case you fuck it up. Kaboom!
Aha! See.
You can't get through there.
Dog has to use his wizard magic. He has to apparate through the clearly marked dog hole. Hey!
Go fast, go fast, go fast! Wait, it's gonna blow up. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're lucky to give you extra dynamite.
Good game design. I think you're right that it's supposed to go all the way over there, and there's no reason to blow this shit up at all. Yeah, that doesn't appear to actually do anything. Andrea was right.
Oh, wait, but I thought you were just gonna have it moving in one direction the whole time.
Okay, to the left.
Yeah. See, now you get to like have move without losing momentum. You're welcome.
Cool. Saving lives with the help of the dog. Thanks, pupper. You still down for Typhoon?
Yeah.
You got 4 minutes left.
4 minutes and 3, 2, 4 minutes. Gotcha. I'm hungry. I want my Thai food.
I understand. I'm looking at it. I get that Penang curry, man.
Is that how it's pronounced?
No, it's that's how you pronounce it.
Pan-
And I didn't see it written until then. And you're like, yeah, it's Penang curry. So it's Pananang.
Dude, whenever I say
No,
Penang
no.
curry, I get
You get what
I
you
was
want.
expecting. They're probably just like, God, she's retarded. I'm just gonna get her the thing that starts with a P.
Alright. Let's see here. Can't go this way. Go up. It's good curry. Oh, does this guy still need help? No, I saved him.
I told you he was going to die of the black lung. It just happened sooner than I predicted. Nothing you can do about it.
I know, man. I mean, who else do you need me to save, dude? I don't think it seemed like I still need this guy. Appreciate the dog trying to help. Must be some other path that I missed here. I mean, the one guy came out, he had the detonator. Yeah, I saw that.
Over there to the right. Are you gonna blow up the dog?
No, he's just carrying
Hey, no,
it for me.
go to the right. That's where the SOS was.
I can't get through there, though, until I get the guy with the detonator is the problem right now.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Where's the guy with the detonator?
Fire's blowing out. I don't know. I'm gonna go find him. He might actually be in that top room. Let's try. I think he's in this room. That's what I missed. Just where to go. Yeah, that's where it was. He just left it behind. I thought he was gonna bring it with him.
Lazy guy.
I mean, he was like fearing for his life. So
Nah, he's fine.
he didn't help you to solve the puzzle. Good job, dog, doing that automatically. Appreciate that.
Kaboom! Just ignoring the cries for help.
Well, I wanted to see
you
if there
look
was
for
a secret
treasure?
over there. It may have been his treasure.
Exactly what I would have done.
I was like, don't even pretend. You would go backwards at the start of the level.
Dog beat you.
Throat lozenges. Soldiers exposed to gas develop highly sensitive airways, so the silicone lozenges to help soothe. Uh-oh.
Oh, give him one of those cough drops.
That's what the canary is supposed to be for.
Give him a cough drop.
I don't actually have any cough drops. It's just like a lore item. Also, I think the dude is dead. I'm pretty sure he's no more.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Why does this guy have white gloves? Is he like the manager?
Why would that make him the manager?
Well, because white gloves mean you're fancy, and the person who's the fanciest in a coal mine is the manager.
I'm gonna work with the dog. I'm gonna have to do this puzzle. We can do that. I need the dog. There we go. I fell directly into the developer's hands. Working on it.
Oh, they're French soldiers. They're all fancy.
Obviously, they're all fancy.
Got it.
Syrup understands that I'm talking in here. I think those are just his hands.
Oh, I think you're right. That's his hair. Wow, he's albino.
Very, very pale. Cool. Thanks, folks. Do you guys know what's coming up for the rest of this week here?